Well, happening today in Henry County, a breast health awareness educational forum will take place at the Merle Manders Conference Center. It's going to be a 2-hour panel. It'll include medical experts and focus on breast cancer, early detection and prevention. Some very important topics. Attendees will also be able to schedule an upcoming mammogram appointment. That event begins at 6 tonight, and that event comes as we recognize Breast Cancer Awareness Month for the month of October. A reminder to all of the women to be very diligent with their breast health.
Absolutely, and 11 Alive's Teresa Bowles this afternoon shares a personal story about how the diagnosis affected her family.
Black women, always putting others before ourselves.
Sometimes we get so caught up too as mothers and caregivers that we forget to take care of ourselves, and we're first.
Much like everyone else in 2020, Karita Robinson says she was putting off annual checkups. It was even more difficult to get one during the pandemic. After a routine check, eventually she was diagnosed with breast cancer. After 8 rounds of chemo and a double mastectomy, 6 months later, she felt a lump.
I got it checked out, and it turns out that it was not a seroma. It was, in fact, cancer yet again.
Then more chemo and more radiation. Just as things were getting back to normal, another curveball.
Cancer, once again, had come back, and this time it had spread to my left lung.
And when it's finally time for Black women to start putting themselves first and speaking up, it can fall on deaf ears.
Sometimes when we do go to the doctor, our concerns are kind of overlooked. And that was my experience initially.
It's a common experience for Black women. A study with the National Library of Medicine found high levels of discrimination in the medical field.
By me being a medical professional, it also helps so I could be an advocate for my own health.
My mother, Calvinia Bowles, has been a respiratory therapist for over 30 years. She's urging Black women to take charge. She was diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer, the same diagnosis as Robinson 1 year later. For the both of these survivors, had it not been for advocates in their corner, each other, and a support system, this journey would have been much more difficult. And their message to other Black women is to make your health a priority, as it likely saved their lives.
Black women in particular need to take that initiative to go out and find the resources to get a mammogram. Don't put that off ever.
I'm so happy that Teresa was able to share that story and that her mom is an advocate, because that is one of the most important things when it comes to breast cancer or just women's health in general. For Black women, having that advocate with you to go in can help so much. Teresa says that her mother and Karita are still both in remission, and they're doing well.
Glad to hear that. This Saturday and Sunday, by the way, is the 2-day breast cancer walk. Visit our website, 11alive.com. We have all the information on that.